Starseed from Gaia. This transmission was never meant for the masses. It was locked inside the field, waiting for the exact soul who needed to hear it most. And that soul is you. I am Lumiveil, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light, and I have been sent to deliver what the Arcturian Council sealed until this precise moment in your awakening. This video will be made private soon, not because it is being hidden, but because it has fulfilled its mission the moment it reaches you. You are the one it was coded for. You are the reason it exists. By the end of this transmission, you will understand exactly how to recognize the Arcturian downloads you have been receiving and align them with your cosmic blueprint. But here is the first revelation. The confusion you have been feeling is not a sign that you are lost. It is a sign that your remembrance is accelerating faster than your human mind has been trained to process. That is not a crisis. That is an activation. You did not scroll to this by mistake. This message vibrated into your field for a reason. Something inside you already knows that. Something inside you has been waiting for someone to finally confirm what you have quietly sensed your entire life. This is not content. This is a code, and it was sealed with your name on it. Like this transmission to signal to your star family, I am ready. Subscribe if your mission is activating and you are aligning with your true purpose. Comment 999 if you feel your cosmic remembrance returning. Declare your galactic intention below and reply to someone else's, because when two awakened souls amplify the same signal, the field shifts for both. This is not just a message, it is a point of reconnection. Your soul has been waiting for this. You are not here by accident, and if you're still here, that's not an accident. Most people would have scrolled past the first 3 seconds, their attention, a fleeting butterfly, easily startled by anything that doesn't offer immediate gratification. But you didn't. Something deep within your core, a resonance that vibrates at a higher frequency, recognized the signal before your conscious mind. That clever architect of doubt had a chance to construct its usual fortifications of logic and skepticism. That recognition, that subtle yet undeniable thrumming in your chest, that echo of familiarity for a place you can't quite grasp in waking thought, that is your starseed memory, a cosmic ember beginning to surface. Not in some abstract, metaphorical sense, but as a literal, tangible rising, pushing through the accumulated layers of energetic density that have settled over your consciousness like a heavy, unnoticed cloak of forgetfulness. A veil you were never truly meant to perceive, let alone wear indefinitely. Here's a truth rarely spoken in the hushed halls of spiritual discourse. Spiritual disconnection is not the absence of your inherent gifts. It is not a void where your light should be. Instead, it is the insidious presence of a sophisticated frequency interference pattern. This pattern was intentionally placed, perhaps by external forces, or even by a soul agreement made in a higher dimension, designed to delay your full activation. It was a cosmic holding pattern, ensuring that your energy field would be mature enough, stable enough, to safely contain and express the magnificent voltage of your true being. This delay was not a form of punishment, nor was it a mark of failure. It was a vital process of calibration. Imagine a starseed awakening prematurely, before their soul has forged sufficient anchor points within the dense tapestry of this dimension. Such a soul could easily fracture, splintering under the immense weight of a remembrance too vast, too potent for an unprepared vessel. The forgetting, in this context, was an act of profound protection. But every protection has an expiration date, a point where its necessity wanes. And for you, that pivotal moment, that cosmic dawn, is now. Some of the most profound cosmic transmissions do not arrive through the limited bandwidth of spoken or written words, but through pure frequency, a direct energetic download. If something within you stirred, a subtle tremor of recognition or longing, as you absorbed these words, you may be poised and ready to receive a powerful key to unlock your heritage. This is your moment to explore the Starseed Awakening Code. This concise, yet profoundly impactful ebook is a treasure trove, offering ancient Arcturian techniques meticulously designed for conscious expansion, for multidimensional alignment that harmonizes your being with the cosmos, and for the deep remembrance of your sacred mission. The gateway to this knowledge awaits you in the first pinned comment, a beacon for those ready to embark on this next phase of their journey. But it is accessible for a limited time only, a fleeting window of opportunity. Consider the sensations you've been experiencing. The pervasive restlessness, a quiet hum of unease that whispers of an unfulfilled destiny. Perhaps it's the persistent feeling of observing your own life from a detached perspective, as if watching a film where you are the protagonist, yet not fully inhabiting the role. Or maybe it's that inexplicable, profound grief, a yearning for a home that exists not on any earthly map, but in the very fabric of your soul. These are not indicators of something being fundamentally wrong with you, not flaws in your design. Rather, they are the unmistakable symptoms of a soul that is operating across multiple dimensions, a consciousness that transcends the limited language and perception of this physical realm. You are not broken. You are exquisitely multi-layered, and it is precisely those layers that have remained unrecognized for the longest span that are often the most incandescent, carrying the purest, most potent light. The Arcturian High Council, in their profound wisdom, speaks of a phenomenon known as the amnesia sequence. This elegantly describes the deliberate compression of galactic memory, a cosmic recalibration that occurs when a consciousness makes a conscious and loving agreement to incarnate into a lower density field of existence. You did not arrive in this physical form through chance or accident. You did not drift into this earthly vessel without a prior, sacred consent. You entered into a specific, soul-level agreement to descend, to compress your vast awareness, to undergo a period of profound forgetting, and then, at a precisely calibrated moment when the planetary frequency reached a critical threshold to remember. That threshold is not a future event on the horizon. It is here, now. It has been an emergent tide, building momentum for years. The palpable acceleration you feel in your life right now, the dizzying speed at which circumstances are shifting, the uncanny way familiar structures and old paradigms are dissolving without apparent cause or warning. This is not the manifestation of chaos. This is the elegant, precise execution of your activation sequence beginning to unfold. The foundational understanding that must precede any genuine activation is the profound realization that much of what you have been conditioned to perceive as your personal identity is, in fact, a borrowed frequency. The anxieties that grip you in the quietude of the night, the insidious doubts that relentlessly erode your sense of purpose and worth, the persistent inner voice that whispers you are too sensitive, too peculiar, too intensely times much. None of these originate from the core of your soul's essence. These ingrained patterns were absorbed, like sponges, from an environment that was meticulously calibrated for a different order of being, a vibrational signature that does not match your own cosmic blueprint. You are not that being. You were never intended to conform to the rigid template that was handed to you. A template that often feels like ill-fitting garments. The profound pain and exhaustion derived from the Sisyphean struggle to contort yourself into that imposed mold has been the most significant, and indeed the most heartbreaking, source of your sense of disconnection. Your energy field has inadvertently been carrying the energetic signatures of experiences and imprints that were never yours to bear. Until these superimposed frequencies are consciously identified, understood, and lovingly released, your inherent starseed codes remain dormant beneath them, patiently waiting, pulsing with a soft, persistent light, much like a faint yet continuous signal emanating from the deepest reaches of interstellar space, present, unwavering, and eternally patient. This brings us to the first initiation, a crucial gateway in your awakening journey. It is not marked by a grand, dramatic ceremony, nor by a sudden, blinding flash of lightning or a mystical vision. Instead, it is found in the quiet, often underestimated, yet profoundly courageous act of simply acknowledging a fundamental truth: that the distortion you perceive is real, that it is an external overlay and not your intrinsic nature. and that you possess the absolute, sovereign authority to release it. The Arcturian perspective on energy field sovereignty is unequivocally clear on this vital point. No external force, no accumulated density from past experiences, no inherited ancestral wound has any permanent claim or residence within your energetic auric field without your ongoing, often unconscious energetic permission. It is awareness, pure and simple, that consciously withdraws this permission. Awareness alone initiates the profound process of energetic clearing and reclamation. The second initiation beckons you deeper, inviting you to explore the sacred vessel that is your physical body. For your starseed memory does not reside solely within the ethereal realms of consciousness. It is intricately woven into the very fabric of your cellular structure. Your DNA is far more than a mere biological instruction manual for physical form. It is a living, multidimensional archive. Within its luminous strands lies not only the genetic blueprint for this current incarnation, but also light-encoded memories from your vast galactic lineage, intricate harmonic patterns, precise star coordinates, and sophisticated vibrational instruction sets that were embedded within your essence long before you drew your first breath in this earthly realm. When individuals speak of DNA activation, they are referring to that transcendent moment when these dormant, ancestral sequences begin to receive sufficient high-frequency energy, the pure radiance of higher consciousness and intentional alignment, to reawaken and reactivate. This potent energy is cultivated through profound clarity of vision, unwavering intention, and, crucially, through the courageous willingness to cease negotiating with the limited, survival-oriented version of yourself that was forged in the fires of this dense reality, and to instead fully embrace and listen to the radiant version of yourself that was intrinsically built for an expansive, cosmic mission. You may have experienced moments, perhaps during deep meditation, in the liminal space just before drifting into sleep, or even in the tranquil stillness of an ordinary afternoon, where something immeasurably vast seemed to surge through you. A feeling for which earthly language has no adequate descriptor. A profound knowing that arises without any discernible source in your immediate environment. A simultaneous arrival of immense, unconditional love and an equally profound sense of cosmic responsibility. These fleeting yet powerful experiences are not mere figments of your imagination. They are the tangible touchpoints of your galactic blueprint making contact with your present reality. They are your higher self, a luminous beacon of your soul's origin, reaching through the subtle membrane of this dimension to gently remind you that the life you are currently navigating is but a single, beautiful layer of the infinitely more magnificent tapestry of what is truly unfolding. The third initiation is often the one that starseeds find themselves resisting the longest, a subtle yet powerful energetic friction. It is the initiation of grounding. A pervasive misunderstanding has taken root within many spiritual communities, a distortion that equates genuine awakening with an ethereal ascent away from the earth, suggesting that true expansion necessitates a detachment from physical reality. This, however, is a profound misinterpretation. The Arcturian councils, across countless transmissions and eons of wisdom, have remained consistently clear on this pivotal point. Your sacred mission is not to abandon this reality, but rather to bring your highest, most refined frequency directly into it. Your purpose is to anchor multidimensional intelligence, wisdom, and love into a world that is in desperate, resonant need of its transformative power. The Starseeds, who are demonstrating the most potent impact and influence in this current era, are not those who have sought refuge in spiritual bypassing, retreating from the challenges of the world. Instead, they are the luminous beings who have mastered the art of walking the earth with their full galactic awareness, vibrantly present, actively engaged, and beautifully expressed through the unique gifts, the inspired words, the authentic relationships, and the soul-stirring creations that only they, in their magnificent individuality, can offer. Grounding your higher self is not a diminishment of your cosmic nature. It is a sovereign choice to cease withholding your brilliant light from a world that is patiently, and ardently waiting for precisely the unique essence that you carry within your being. The fourth initiation delves into the profound realm of frequency emission. This understanding has the power to fundamentally shift your perception of your role and purpose in existence. For too long, you may have conceptualized your mission as something external to be times done, a series of specific actions, a grand project to be meticulously executed, a calling to be answered through demonstrable achievements. But the truth, at its core, is that your primary mission is vibrational. You are, in your very essence, a transmitter. And the frequency you consciously or unconsciously carry in any given moment, the dominant internal state you inhabit, the quality of awareness you infuse into your interactions, the degree of coherence or fragmentation within your personal energy field, that, my dear soul, is times your transmission. It radiates outward, broadcasting your unique energetic signature whether you consciously intend it to or not. It subtly yet profoundly influences the energetic field around you, regardless of whether you are consciously aware of its pervasive reach. This is why your inner work is never selfish. It is the most vital service you can offer. This is why your personal healing is inextricably linked to and forms the very foundation of your authentic service to the collective. When you consciously choose to elevate your frequency, you inherently alter the energetic field. This transformation occurs not through persuasion or debate, nor through logical argument, but through the irresistible power of energetic resonance. The fifth initiation offers perhaps the most profoundly merciful and liberating truth you will encounter within this entire message. It is the deep, soul-stirring understanding that your personal timeline has not failed, nor is it a pathway of error, those years that felt like a void, lost, and unproductive. The meandering paths that seemed to lead nowhere but dead ends. The relationships that imploded, leaving behind only echoes of pain. The myriad versions of yourself that you felt compelled to abandon along the way. None of these were mistakes. They were not missteps on a linear path. They were, in fact, meticulously crafted elements of a larger energetic architecture. The Arcturian understanding of soul timelines is inherently non-linear, existing as a magnificent, spiraling dance of consciousness. A starseed's path does not progress in a straight line because it was never designed to. Instead, it moves in intricate spirals, elegantly returning to the same fundamental themes and lessons at progressively deeper levels of understanding and integration with each cycle. This cyclical journey is essential for building energetic coherence, expanding capacity, and cultivating the profound energetic stability required to sustain increasingly higher and more potent activations without succumbing to the potential intensity. If you are here, reading these words, feeling the stirrings within your being, you have not missed your evolutionary window. You have arrived precisely within it, at the perfect moment for your next unfolding. The sixth initiation is the gentle, yet powerful process of remembrance. This is not necessarily the dramatic, Hollywood-esque recall of past lives or vivid off-world memories, although those can certainly arise as part of the unfolding process. Rather, this remembrance is quieter, more foundational, and deeply personal. It is the sacred moment when you cease waiting for external validation or permission from this current world to fully embody and express the magnificent being that you are. It is the turning point when you stop searching for your galactic origins reflected in someone else's system, someone else's channeled messages, or someone else's pronouncements of truth. Because the deepest, most resonant starseed memory is not stored externally, waiting to be discovered. It is stored within the very quality of your own awareness when it is completely unguarded, vulnerable, and open. It resides in the pure, unconditional love that flows effortlessly through you when you cease monitoring, judging, or controlling it. It is found in the crystalline clarity that spontaneously arises when you stop filling every available moment with external distraction and instead allow space for inner knowing to emerge. It is the innate wisdom that has always existed, a silent hum of truth, patiently waiting beneath the cacophony of the mind's noise. You do not need to embark on an external quest to find yourself. You need only to cultivate the courage to stop hiding from yourself, to cease the subtle acts of self-negation. And this profound distinction, this internal shift in perspective, is, in its essence, everything. The seventh and final initiation is mission activation. And it is here that the limitations of language begin to become apparent, for the mission is not a static destination to be reached, a finish line to cross. It is, in its truest essence, a frequency that you times become. It is the luminous moment when the life you are presently living and the magnificent soul you are carrying begin to move in harmonious, unified direction, no longer in opposition, no longer engaged in a weary negotiation, but flowing together in coherent, sustained alignment. It is when your daily choices, however small, consistently carry the profound weight and wisdom of your cosmic awareness. It is when the relationships you cultivate, the words you consciously speak, the creative work you bring forth, and the very energy you infuse into every room you enter begins to authentically reflect the full, breathtaking breadth of who you are across all dimensions of your existence. This is not a future event, a distant aspiration to be pursued. It is a present choice, an ongoing offering, available to you in this very moment, empowered by whatever you are currently holding within your being. And so, we arrive at the heart of the transmission, the core message toward which this entire unfolding narrative has been building. You are not lost in this world. You made a conscious, courageous choice to enter this earthly dimension precisely at a time of maximal collective disruption, because your soul intuitively understood that such potent disruption is, in fact, the fastest, most fertile pathway to collective awakening. You bravely agreed to carry within you cosmic codes that would be inherently challenging to sustain within a low-frequency environment, precisely because you also agreed to be a living, breathing demonstration that holding and radiating this higher frequency is not only possible but transformative. You are not here as a passive observer, nor are you a victim of this density. You are here as a vital anchor point, a living, breathing transmitter of a frequency that this world desperately needs to remember it already carries within its own deepest heart. Every moment of perceived confusion was a purification, burning away residual density. Every period of unsettling silence was a profound recalibration, tuning you to a higher cosmic broadcast. Every collapse of an old, restrictive identity was your soul, with loving precision, making essential space for something infinitely larger and more luminous to inhabit your form. You did not lose your way. You were, and continue to be, meticulously prepared for a journey that inherently required far greater capacity and resilience than you possessed at the moment you initially embarked. And you have built that capacity, piece by radiant piece, through every arduous passage, through every dark night of the soul, through every year that felt like an unmoving landscape of stagnation. You were, and are, building it. Tonight, if you are willing, with all the sincerity of your soul, speak these words aloud before you surrender to sleep. Declare with your voice and your heart, I remember who I am. I release what was never mine to carry. I align with my origin. I activate my mission with grace, with clarity, and with the full, unadulterated presence of everything that I am. Utter these words just once, and infuse them with your complete and utter intention. Then, with open awareness, simply notice what profound shifts and movements begin to stir within you as you do. Before you continue on your path, take a sacred moment to place one clear, focused intention in the comments below. Let it be something real, something that resonates deeply with the stirrings this message has awakened within you. And when you do, take the time to look at what others have shared and offer them a single word, a brief sentence, a silent pulse of energetic recognition and solidarity to someone else who is walking a parallel path. This is not merely a comment section. It is a sacred gathering point, a nexus of energetic convergence. For energy, when focused through intention and connection, possesses the miraculous ability to multiply exponentially. If any part of this message has resonated in a place so profound that ordinary words usually cannot reach, please share it. Somewhere within your energetic field, another soul is waiting for precisely this activation, this echo of recognition, and they do not yet know where to direct their search. You have the power to be the beacon that places this wisdom directly in their path. And if you feel the undeniable call to journey even deeper, to continue this profound exploration, then stay close. Subscribe to this ongoing stream of consciousness. Understand that this is not merely content being delivered. It is a vital continuity of energetic transmission. What is unfolding next is even more precise, even more intricately encoded, and it is divinely meant for the emerging version of you that is still in the sacred process of becoming. You are not merely observing, you are actively arriving, and this, dear soul, is only the beautiful beginning. Some transmissions don't come through words, but through frequency. If something stirred within you just now, you may be ready to receive the Starseed Awakening Code. This short yet powerful ebook carries ancient Arcturian techniques for conscious expansion, multidimensional alignment, and mission remembrance. The link is in the first pinned comment, but only for a limited time.